Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys could go ahead and get rich with League of Legends in a very short amount of time. Before this video starts, make sure to like and subscribe because these are all of the 2025 methods that you guys should know about when making money in League of Legends. So I would really appreciate it if you guys liked and subscribe. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay guys, so for starters, there's a few things you guys have to keep in mind and you guys have to have these things on. So first thing is, if you guys go ahead and click this button right here, this thing will come up. So this is saying if there's people in your server like your friends, you guys could go ahead and make up to 15% more cash. So this is a very good way. Every single time a friend of yours joins the server, you guys will be making a lot more money. I would recommend you having your friends in the server so you guys could make a lot of money. The second way is if you guys go to shop game passes. This is very interesting. So there's different game passes as you guys can see, but the only couple that you guys actually need is this one right here. So the first one is VIP pass. This is obviously the VIP car there in 570s, so you guys will get a free car. But the reason why you guys should get this is because you guys will getting 25% more money. So basically what that means is when you're driving, when you're racing, you guys will be making so much money. This is very worth it if you guys want to grind. This is an easy way to make a lot of money. Alright, another thing is if you guys have some of these materials on your car, you guys will also be making a lot more money. So the first material is gold, the second is silver, and the third is rust. So these right here are the three different types of car materials that you guys can have on your car. I would say the best one is gold because it gives you 30% more money when you're driving and while it's equipped. So like equipped, so once you guys have it on the car, you guys will be making a lot more money. Silver is at 15% and rust is at 10%. So let's say you can't afford the gold material, which is 299 Robux. You guys could go ahead and go with the second best option, which is the silver. And if you guys can't afford this one, you guys could go with rust. This is kind of ugly, it doesn't look too good, but I mean, you have to do what you have to do if you want to make money. So those were some of the basic ways that you guys could make money. And now we're gonna go ahead and go to the spawn right here. So right over here, there's a new feature that basically is AFK grinding. So once you guys go to this box thing, it will be like a thing right here. Would you like to join an AFK server? You guys could go ahead and press yes. And this is very useful because let's say you don't have time to grind or you just can't grind for that day. This is a very good way. So I'm in the server right now. We also got tons of other people in this server and they're just basically grinding. This is another way you guys can go ahead and make money. All you have to do is go to these servers and basically you're AFK and you have to stay like this for however much time you guys want to make money. So if you stay here for 10 minutes, you might make like $2,000, $3,000. So it's not the best way, but it's allowed in the game because before you couldn't AFK grind. It was like bannable. So now they can't ban you because they added the feature. So you guys can go ahead and AFK grind in these AFK servers. I'm not sure if you do it in the actual like game. I feel like that's kind of bannable, so don't do it there. I wouldn't risk it personally, but if you guys want to make some extra money, you guys could definitely go to these AFK servers and definitely make a lot of money here. And there's also another thing right here. It says next bonus in 9 minutes. So every 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure you guys get an extra like a few thousand, like 2,000-3,000, and then you guys wait another 10 minutes again, same thing. So basically every 10 minutes you guys make like an extra 2,000-3,000, which is really nice. But you have to keep in mind that the bonus does not stay. So it's not like if you make 2,000, it's gonna be like 2,000 every like 5 seconds. It's only gonna be one time. But if you want to make another 2,000, you have to wait until the 10-minute countdown has hit 0, and then you can make another 2,000. So it's basically like that. If you do this for like 4 or 5 hours, I'm pretty sure you guys could go ahead and make like around 600-700k around there maybe. But yeah, this is another way. This is a 2025 method that you guys could use to make this money. It's the most known, the most common, and this is basically racing. So with this method, you guys know you guys could go ahead and do multiple different types of races. So we got the Block C with circuit race, we got the tropical dash, we got the circuit, we got the drag, we got the beach dash or highway. Like we got tons of races, right? So basically they actually added a new feature. So if you guys are in your private server and you guys go right here, it says private server, you guys could go ahead and scroll all the way down right here, and this section right here is basically the different races, the names of it, and it says race laps. So this will be a very useful feature if you want to, let's say, do around the map race. So you guys could go ahead and go to around the map race and then find it right here. So you guys could go ahead and write 10 right here. So basically what this will do, if I go and show you guys in the race right here, you guys can see laps 1 out of 10. So basically what this means is you have to do 10 laps if you want to actually get the money. So usually around the map race is around 1 lap, right? There's 1 lap lap and then you guys get the money. But since I set it to 10 laps, I have to complete 10 laps if I want to make the money. So we're gonna go ahead and see how much we get if you do 10 laps. And also depends, like let's say you do like 100 laps, you guys will obviously make a lot more money. So depends on how many laps you want to do. You guys could also go ahead and test it in different races, but I'll also tell you guys what races to do if you guys want to use this like race lap method, because it's actually very useful. You guys don't have to wait at the race area waiting for the countdown until the race starts, and then once you guys are in the race, there's like the 5-second countdown. So it's just like a long time if you guys like count up all of the seconds. Like if you guys are grinding these races for like hours on hours, that like 5-10 seconds per section, I guess, for the race, that's gonna add up to like 20-30 minutes. So that's actually a waste of time. So this is a very good method. You guys saw I did 2 laps without even going back to the race area, so I just have to complete 10 races, then I can go back. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let me go ahead and complete 10 races, and then I'll see you guys. Alright, and just like that, I got 619 seconds, 0.32, and I got 158,000. That's roughly about 11 to 10 minutes, I would say. So for 10 minutes, if you guys race for 10 minutes, you guys could go ahead and make 158,000. And some simple calculation. So if I were to take 158 times by 2, so that would be like 20 minutes. If you guys were to do 20 laps, right? 20 around the map races. I also crashed a little bit, so it might be like a little bit lower, but let's just say every 10 laps that you do is 10 minutes and every 20 is like 20 minutes, right? That would be roughly 360,000. Let's say you times it by 4. Let's say 40 minutes, right? You spent 40 minutes, that would be 600k. Let's say you spend, let's say 1 hour, right? You spend 1 hour, that's 1 million. For solo grinding, it was super hard to even make like a million. If you solo grind it, it will probably take you like 3-4 hours. But now this new feature, it saves you so much time, and you guys can go ahead and make a lot of money. And if you guys are wondering why I crashed like in some parts, is because I was looking down on my phone. I was watching some shorts, so that's why. That's what kept me entertained. So that's basically how you guys can go ahead and do it. So another thing is like you guys can go ahead and minimize your screen, your game screen, and put like a video or something like that. So that could keep you guys entertained, but that's a better way of doing it. I want you guys to go ahead and buy all of the cars that are in the game right now. That's the goal right now. Every single unlicensed car I want you guys to buy, because what happens most of the times, if there's an unlicensed car, they're basically gonna go off sale. So basically what that means is if you had the car, you guys will get 1.25x their price. So 1.25x times by like 37k, I think. So how much would that be? Like, okay, I just opened my calculator and I put 37,000 times 1.25. That's 46,000. That's a lot of money, guys. Let's say you had a car that was worth a million, 1.5 million, right? 1.5 million, right? Times by 1.25x, right? That will be roughly 1.9 million. That's going to be 1.8 million. So that's another way you guys could do it. For step 6, I want you guys to go ahead and buy all of the non-licensed cars. So basically, if you guys go right here, these are all of the licensed cars. But if you guys go to car sections, you guys can see Crosser, buy all of the Crossers. Cylinder, buy all of the Cylinders. Let me go down. Splendid, all of the Porsches, buy all of them. Buy all of them. Cavallo, this is a Ferrari brand actually. So buy all of these Ferraris. And yeah, those are pretty much all of the unlicensed brands. And also don't forget about Bugatti. Bugatti is a big one. I feel like in the near future it might go off sale. So those are some of the ways you guys can go ahead and make money. This method that I just showed you guys, this is so unknown, like nobody knows about this. So I would say buy all of the unlicensed cars, because when they go off sale, you guys will be making 1.25x their price. So that's actually a lot of money if you actually add it up. Like today we got Muscle, all of the Chevrolets removed, and I got so much money from that. I think I went from like 210 million to 221 million. So that's basically like 11 to 12 million for free. So that's another way. And also you guys have to look out for like the 2x monies or events and stuff like that, because the 2x money, you guys can go ahead and make double money. You guys can go ahead and apply all of the methods that I showed you guys, like when it comes to the races, the laps, and when you guys do this during the 2x money, you guys will be making so much money. There could be like days you guys make like 20-30 million in a day. So that's basically how you guys can go ahead and get rich in Vehicle Legends. And lastly, before I end this video off, let me quickly go ahead and show you guys the best races to do if you guys are using the lap race method and you guys want to make money, right? So the best races I would recommend you guys doing is these ones right here. So I know so many people say the best grinding race is highway race, right? But if you guys are doing multiple highway races and let's say you set it to like, let's say 20 highway laps, right? It's going to be very hard and it's gonna take like really long, because if you guys actually do the highway race, it's basically like one straight line. It's basically like a long drag race. Let me quickly get my jet and show you guys. So look, the highway race starts all the way over here, right? So the highway race starts all the way over here. You have to go all the way the other way. So let me actually turn this around. Okay, there we go. So you guys will start over there. You guys will go ahead and go all the way across the bridge, all that stuff, right? Once you guys get towards the end, what you guys will have to do is turn back around, and that's really difficult because if you guys are using like a fast car or anything like that, it's going to be just annoying. So you guys will be like, let's say you guys are in this lane, you guys have to turn back around and then go back, and like it's gonna be so annoying. So if you guys are doing the lap race method, I would say don't do highway race because it's just annoying to do. It's like you have to turn back around like so many times and it's gonna take a lot of time, which is like very time consuming. So don't do the highway race, but I want you guys to go ahead and do these races. So the first race I recommend you guys doing is the desert race, because this is just one of the best races. It's super short. You guys could actually make a lot of money. I would recommend you guys going ahead and doing this because the difficulty level is medium. It's like not that hard or anything like that. Like you guys could easily do this. So this is my first race suggestion. So go ahead and do desert race. And if you guys don't want to do desert race, you guys could also do the one beside it, which is around the map race. And this is kind of difficult, but it's also like very easy at the same time. So it doesn't really matter. Just try both of them to see which one you like. And if I come over here, there's two more races that I want to show you guys. So the first one is right here, the circuit race. Also do this one. Pretty simple, but like you just have to get good at it, because in the beginning, if you guys are a new player, it's going to be kind of difficult going through all of the turns and stuff like that, but over time you guys will get better. So go ahead and do the circuit race. And lastly, the last race I want to show you guys is the block seated circuit race. This race right here has to be one of the easiest. Like it's basically like a long drag race combined with like circuit race. Like it's just like really long around the map basically. So yeah, those are the 4 race suggestions that I would recommend you guys doing. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Those were all of the 2025 methods that you guys could go ahead and use in order to get rich in League of Legends.